Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Glass City Podcast at the CMB Production Studios. Today, here with me, your host, Cowboy Mark. How y'all doing today? What a beautiful Friday out there. I'm telling you, great weather if you ask me, just cool enough to do stuff, and just warm enough not to need a jacket as far as I'm concerned. But I'm sure there's a few of you out there that are going to be wearing jackets and sweaters and everything else. But here's what we got going on tonight in some of the areas that we're going to be visiting. Of course, at Papa's Tavern tonight, you know it, it's Tina Lee with Open Jam. That's right, Open Jam with Tina Lee tonight at Papa's Tavern. And, you know, the Open Jam is, I've explained it before, basically you go in, if you know how to play an instrument, you jam out with them. If you can sing a song, you sing with them. Tina Lee is a phenomenal performer. Love listening to her play. And it's just always a great time. So make sure you stop in tonight to see Mrs. Tina Lee and with the Open Jam tonight. Well, hello, Miss Mary G. How are you? It looks like my wife, wonderful wife Tracy Parker, popped in there. So that's awesome. I love seeing people that I know and really, really admire. Hint, hint, wife. And of course, Miss G. Miss Mary G is in all my live feeds every chance she gets, and I love it, and I really appreciate it. I am doing good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, well, it looks like we have an update. The wife just put it up here for me. Heyday is actually at Backyard Barbecue from 8 to 12. I will say the wife also helps me keep up on all the different shows going on, and I really appreciate that. There is a lot going on out there. And I only get a little bit of the information because some people have been slacking on getting me the information, but that's all right. We're going to fix that problem hopefully here in the future. Hey, there's my buddy Scratchman Drew. That's right. You got to check out his channel as well. He does the scratching channels. It's a lot of fun. He's a pretty good entertainer himself, so you have to check him out one night. Miss G's constantly got all kinds of different videos that she does, and a lot of different variety, and I love it. So again, check those people out. They are featured on my homepage on my YouTube channel. So we're going to keep going on here. Now that I know that Heyday's at Backyard Barbecue, even though I did have the information up already, which is cool, though, it just shows that she's looking out for me there. And so we don't really need to bring it across, but there it is. You can see it right there. September 6th, Friday night, tonight, Backyard Barbecue. I didn't have a time. I now have the time, 8 to 12. Get a chance, get out there, see these guys. Great vocals is from what I'm hearing. I have not seen them live yet, but I do know Steve, the lead singer, and I know he's got a hell of a voice. It's always great to listen to him do his music and stuff like that. So again, Heyday at Backyard Barbecue. So that's tonight, the ones that I definitely have for tonight. But let's continue on. Streetwise, another great band. How do I know? Because Steve, again, plays in Streetwise. And they are going to be at High Flash from 8 to 12 tomorrow, September 7th. So make sure you get a chance to get out there and see them. If you don't get to see them tonight, see them tomorrow. It's two different bands, two different styles. Both bands are great. The Heyday band is primarily, I believe it's 50s and 60s, and I guess they've got some killer vocals, harmonizing vocals that they do, and it just, you got to see this. And then tonight, or that's for Heyday, and then tomorrow night with Streetwise with Steve, a whole different format. They do all kinds of music. They cover country, they cover rock, they cover classic rock, they do a little bit of alternative, believe it or not. So it's always a great time with them. And again, we don't have a whole heck of a lot. I've been redoing my audio programs and stuff like that, so I didn't get on yesterday. Also got some new cameras we've been trying to configure into this thing. As you know, I'm constantly trying to update, make things better, make your viewing and listening enjoyment, take it to the next level. That is my goal. I want to take this thing to the next level for all of you people. And again, suggestions. I need suggestions. And send them to me at glasscitypodcast@gmail.com. If it's something you want to hear, something you want to see, something you'd like me to try to do on the show, within reason. I'm keeping my clothes on, I'm telling you that right now. That's a whole different show, live show that I do elsewhere. You can ask the wife about that later on some point. I've been known to get up on a bar or two and dance the night away. Not that I can dance, but I don't care. We have a good time. So make sure you get me those suggestions so we can kind of keep this fun and keep going. Now, speaking of suggestions, I've talked about this before and I'm going to bring it up again. If you're not into live bands or you want something a little different, you need to go to Toledo Area Karaoke. And what this page does is it shows you all the different karaoke shows that are listed that are going on tonight, throughout the weekend, and everything else. And it's a great page, great information, a lot of KJs, a lot of DJs post their information here. So if you get a chance, definitely check the page out. Again, it's Toledo Area Karaoke. It's on Facebook, and you can just peruse through it, look through it, see what you like, find a place that you may want to check out, and just go. And if, like I said, if you don't want to see a live band and you want to be part of the band, well, karaoke is the way to do it. That is the ultimate way to get your sing on. Check out one of the karaoke shows in the city of Toledo. Now, one of the other things that we've been talking about, and that is the fact that my wonderful wife Tracy makes window decals. That's right, window decals. And you can pick those up through us, and pretty much anything that you can think of, she can pretty much do. And I'm going to pull up a quick file here, give you an idea right there. I don't know how well you can see it, but that's some of her handiwork there on a board. We're getting a board together that she can showcase the different window decals that she's done, maybe ideas that she wants to try out, and there they are right there. Like I said, depending on the device you're watching the show on, they might be a little small, but tell you what, get a hold of us at, again, glasscitypodcast@gmail.com, and we can actually maybe send you a photo, a little better of different things that she's done. The smaller window stickers are $5 a piece, and larger ones, more intricate ones will be a little bit more. Get a hold of her, get some ideas out there, and you could be sporting one yourself. So it's going to be one of them weekends. I hope it's a great dry weekend, and I hope everybody is having fun out there this weekend. It's supposed to be nice. I'd like to keep it that way. We do have some other shows, but I think I'm going to try to squeeze in one more early podcast tomorrow. I do have a jam session with the band that I play in, but I'm going to try to squeeze that in and maybe sneak those guys in here for a couple of minutes and kind of say hello to you while we're doing this live. And who knows, maybe there'll be a little bit of music going on in the background, and we're just going to have a fun time with it. And again, don't forget to check out Scratchman Drew and his Scratch channel. Wonderful group of people that go into that channel. Everybody they love hanging out, they love to talk, they love to socialize, and that is a great way to do it. You can just sit back, watch his feeds, see what he's doing, and just have a good time with that. And it's another form of entertainment, and even I got into it, and I'm not much of a lottery ticket scratcher, but I'll tell you what, it's actually enjoyable watching him do it and listen to him do his show. So make sure you check that out. And we're going to go ahead and ship this over here. So like I said, it's real short, it's real sweet. We didn't have a lot to do. Currently, I am working on, like I said, continuously trying to update my show, bring new material, bring different things to you, and just make it a lot more fun. So again, suggestions, which you can send to, again, glasscitypodcast@gmail.com. You can also find or leave messages at the Facebook page, which is Glass City Podcast on Facebook. We also have the business page, which is CMB Productions. That is the company that my wife and I own, and all of our entertainment stuff falls under that. So if you're just perusing around Facebook and you happen to see that come along, good chance that it's us. Check us out. We also have a full website, which is at cmbproductions1111.com, and we will be putting links onto a bunch of different things on there as we're updating the page now that I'm doing the podcast. And we just want to continue this thing and keep it going for you and just have fun. It's all about entertainment. Doesn't matter what kind of entertainment, as long as it's legal we'll talk about it. And so if you have any ideas or know anybody that wants to get in on this, have them get a hold of me. Where? Of course, at glasscitypodcast@gmail.com. And that's how you do it. So I'm going to say goodnight to everybody that's in our chat room today. Y'all have a good evening, and I will talk to you guys later. And everybody out there that's listening in, you all have a good evening, and I will talk to you later. I do appreciate you stopping in. And again, bring me the suggestions, comments, good or bad, even bad comments. I like those. Why? It helps me make another great show for y'all. Thank you, Miss G. I do appreciate it. But that's it for me for tonight. I do want to thank y'all. Have a good one. Goodbye.